Reviewing candidates in an organized and safe place is one of the pillars of hiring with Homerun. Here's to invite a team member to hire together. We'll start by inviting a team member and going over the different permissions. First, head to the top left corner, click your company and click invite people to your company, in this case Future Forward. This is the team management page, and this is where you can see everyone that has access to your Homerun account. In the top right, you can click the invite colleague button to invite a team member to your Homerun account. Let's start by adding their email address. I can choose to add Adam as a user or as an admin. The difference between a user and an admin is that the admin has access to all the job openings and candidates in your account, and the user only has access to the jobs where they are a part of the hiring team. Let's make Adam a user. Next, I'll quickly explain the different permissions I can give to Adam. First up is the career page editor, and enabling this permission gives Adam access to the career page editor, which means they have access to the editor and can change the page you've built in Homerun. The job post editor gives Adam access to the job post editor, where they can make changes to the job, so copy changes but also changes in content. Next is the all candidates permission, and this permission gives Adam access to all the candidates in the account, regardless of the job they're a part of. Giving Adam the billing details permission gives him access to the billing page in Homerun, so he can make changes to the plan you're currently on and make changes to the payment details. Team management gives Adam access to the page we're in now, so he can make changes to the permissions of team members and invite new team members to the Homerun account. Last but not least, the sensitive information permission. Enabling this permission gives Adam access to notes that have been marked as sensitive. So let's say you have a candidate where you have shared maybe some salary information, you can choose to mark this note as sensitive. And finally, hiring teams. Each job has a hiring team, which consists of team members that are actively playing a role in reviewing and hiring a candidate that have applied to the job where they are part of the hiring team. Let's say for this example that Adam only needs to be part of the midweight designer hiring team. From there, Adam can review candidates, write notes, and take part in interviews. Clicking send invite will send an invitation to Adam from where he can create his own Homerun account. Alright, let's see how the collaborative hiring in Homerun works, and go to a profile of a candidate that has just applied. This is the profile of Milja Nida. This is a candidate that has just applied 3 days ago to the creative GFX designer role. Let's scan the profile together. So here at the top you have the timeline, which is the timeline of everything that has happened to Milja from the moment they've applied to the moment they are disqualified or hired. Next we have the contact details. So that's the name, some links to professional social media networks and the email. Then I can choose to add tags to help categorize the profile. I can see where they applied from. Then we have the information that Milja has shared in the application form. So the education, the experience they've done over the years, and the answers to the questions. So this is a structured and organized overview of the profile of Milja, the candidate that has just applied. And all the other applications will look the same, but just with different information. Here at the right is the place where you hire together. So I can, after reviewing the profile, I can choose to add my review. So let's go for 4 stars here. Let's say I want to remind my team members to also take a look at the profile of Milja. I can add a to-do for them or maybe for myself. Another way I can use a team note is by mentioning a team member. So let's say I want to mention my team member Carla. What this does is that it sends a notification to Carla that I've mentioned them in a note. Let's say I've had the first interview with Carla and we've talked about salary. Maybe something I don't want to share with the entire team. I can choose to make this a sensitive note. And what it does is that it prevents team members without the sensitive information permission to view this note. So once I add it, only team members with the sensitive information permission can see this note. Let's say everyone in the hiring team has reviewed Milja and they're ready to move to the next stage. I can do that from here by clicking the next stage, so the qualified or coffee chat even maybe, or from here I can drag and drop Milja to the next stage. Every time I or someone else in the hiring team performs an action related to Milja or another candidate, it's noted in the timeline. With the timeline, you always have a full overview of everything you or another team member has done with the candidate. And these are just the foundations of hiring together with Homerun. If you have any questions about hiring together with your team, please use the support button right here in the lower right corner to reach out to our support team. You can also check out our other videos to learn more about hiring with Homerun.